609 yards into the wind. What is up, y'all? Hope y'all having a great day out here at Windswept Dunes in Florida, up in the panhandle, close to the ocean. So this is gonna be at sea level. Super cool course and a very long front nine. This is gonna be the front nine here for this video, just under 4,000 yards. Yes, there's a par 5 that's over 600 yards, lots of par 4s over 450 yards, and 2 very solid par 3s here on this 9. We're gonna take you straight to one right here, par 4, 468 yards. Super cool bunkering down the left side, so you don't wanna really hit it left. Pretty open, bends a little to the left, tee it high, let it fly. I think that should be just about perfect. We're in great shape right here, 162 yards left. That's what we were looking for off the tee for the first drive of the day. We're gonna get to hit a lot of drivers today because of how long this golf course is, so this is gonna be fun. Got 9-iron in hand, back pin, see if we can't start off strong and knock it close. Just a little right, but I think it should be on a pretty good number. And that is what we were looking for out of the 9-iron right there, landed right there, hop forward just a little bit, putting kind of back up the hill, maybe about 20 feet. You don't want to miss this left, so missing it a little right was the proper play. These greens look very smooth, so hopefully we can roll the rock today. Would have loved to have seen that go down here on one. Tap that in for the par. Like I said, this course is no joke. We're on to number 2, par 3, 244 yards. As you can see, water all short, little bunkering short of the green as well. So you've got to fly it all the way there. Trying to decide whether or not I try to rip on a 4-iron or hit hybrid. Some wind a little into and off the left. I am gonna go with 4-iron. Need to hit this well, but I do think this is the club. The sun's kind of glaring up there, a little right, but I think it should be a good place to miss it. Hybrid was probably the play, did end up a little short. If it was a very front pin over there, might have crept up on the front edge, but really a good place to miss it. Didn't really know what was long, and hybrid, a miss from the hybrid would have been a little long. However, good place to be, chipping back up the hill, let's get it up and down. That was a huge up and down here on 2. Solid start right there. I know the 4-iron ended up not being the club, but on a course that I haven't played before, didn't really know what was behind the green, I do think that was the right play. It looked very friendly, short right, and that long of a par 3. Par is always a great score, so very happy with that decision there. We're on to number 3, par 5, 609 yards into the wind. Don't know if this is reachable. We're gonna tee it high and let it fly. Pretty open up there, some bunkering down the left, kind of that cool dune bunker style that they have out here, and then some smaller bunkers down the right side. I hit that one pretty good right there, right down the middle. Not sure if it hopped into that fairway bunker there. We'll have to find out. I I wanted to show y'all this scorecard real quick. This thing is crazy. 3,991 yards here on the front nine. This hole number 3, 609 yards. Lots of long par 4s, long par 3s. This is a beast. Like I said back on the tee, hit that one well. Really happy with that swing. Just didn't quite know how far it was to carry that bunker. My guess is it was like 290-ish to carry that bunker. We did that. There's our ball, middle of the fairway, 285, so a long ways home, but it's pretty friendly up and around the green. So we're gonna hit hybrid, hit it as well as we can, see if we can't knock it on the front edge. Did block that one just a little bit out to the right, but hit it well, kind of fell behind the corner of those trees, but it does open up a little bit, so it shouldn't be too bad. Found ourselves really in a great place here. Driver hybrid into the wind, 609 yards, 32 yards, kind of chipping back into the green. Would take this every time on this hole from that distance into the wind. See if we can't get this up and down for our first pin slammer of the day. Par here on 3. Not the greatest chip there from short of the green. However, pars are never a bad thing. We're on to number 4, 437 yards. Got a split fairway here. Second fairway is kind of behind those trees there, and then the other fairways to the left. I do think we want to be up on that top left shelf, so that is the fairway we're going to be going after. Tee high, let it fly. Pretty much going to be doing that all day long. Pulled that one a wee bit off the tee there, but thankfully there's a lot of room to miss it off the tee. 130 yards left, did find the rough here. Back left hole location. I'm gonna hit a sand wedge because I do think this is a little bit of a fly or lie, and it is a little bit of a helping breeze. Little right, but it is putting. Here's where I landed, hopped up to there. I'll fix that divot here in a second. Roughly 40 feet, kind of putting up and over a ridge. You can see the color difference and where the grain is pointing. So putting into the grain here and then down the grain once it gets over the ridge. Tricky putt right there. Once it got up and over the ridge, that was quick. We got some work to do. Oh, that is an unfortunate 3-putt right there for the bogey here on 4. Hate to see the 3-putt right there. Moves us to 1 over through 4. That's okay. It's in the past. We're on to number 5, par 4. 464, another long par 4, kind of bends to the right. Tee shot does play pretty straight. Pushed that just a little bit, but it did carry all the bunkering down the right side. Should be in good shape. Great shape right here. That's what we're looking for out of driver. 152 yards, middle of the fairway, front pin. Let's knock it close. That is what we were looking for right there. Landed just past, spun back a couple feet. was a huge bounce back pin slammer right there. Let's go. Back to even par through 5. We're on to number 6. Another beast of a par 3, 220 yards. Kind of a left to right wind, maybe helping slightly. I'm gonna hit a 5-iron. Great shape right here. That's what we like to see out of that 5-iron. Actually hopped back just a little bit, left us with 30 feet putting back up the hill, slightly right to left breaker. Oh, I thought that might wiggle a little left. The grain's kind of growing to my left. However, always take a 3 here on number 6. Even par through 6, just when you don't think this course could get any tougher or any longer, come to the hardest hole on the course, number 7, par 4, 490 yards, and does look to be kind of tight up there. This hole kind of bends to the right. Our target aiming point is going to be right out in there. However, the hole does sit back behind those trees. We are in great shape right here. Middle of the fairway, 164 yards left. Back right hole location. Got 9-iron here. Should be a good number. Aim a little left. Play that baby fade right to the hole. All in all, take that all day long. That was right where we were aiming. Didn't really fade, but in good shape. Anytime you have a great number with a club, you can be more aggressive. Even though this is a tucked right hole location, it's a good number with my 9-iron, so it's okay to be aggressive there. Didn't really fade. We missed it on the proper side. Roughly 8-9 feet left here for birdie. See if we can't get another pin slammer. A little more break there than I gave it credit for. Alrighty, par here on 7. Would have loved to have made that putt there on 7. However, we're on to number 8, par 5, 581. Feel like we've got an opportunity to score here, even though normally a 581 par 5 is a pretty long par 5, but with a little right to left wind, it's not really helping. If I hit 2 good shots, I may have a chance of knocking it on to get another birdie for us today. Little dog leg to the left, but the tee shot does play pretty straight. That was a little left, and I don't know if you could hear that, but I hit my glasses really hard there. And these things are durable because I thought they broke. I think they're good to go. We are all set. Need to go find that ball. All right, there it is in the cabbage. We are in a bit of trouble. The green kind of sits off back in there, and gonna be punching a 7-iron right out in there. I think that stayed in the fairway. I would take that 10 times out of 10 from that location. We've got 89 yards left to a front pin. Lob wedge in hand, let's knock it close. Might have swung a bit too hard right there. That flew the green. We have got a lot of work to do. All right, not the worst place to be, but from inside of 100 yards with a green light pin, not really where you want to end up. Kind of sloping down here, land something right up in here, probably breaking a little bit to our right. And that is a 6 here on the par 5. You hate to see bogeys with wedges in hand inside of 100 yards. However, they do happen. Par 4, 476 yards into the wind. We're going with driver. I mean, pretty much every single hole that's not a par 3 out here is tee high, let it fly. Looks pretty good just down the left side. Great shape right here, 181 yards. Looks to be a middle pin, 7-iron in hand. We almost hung on to the green right there, however, just off. Little left to right, breaking putt, about 40 feet. See if we can't roll in a long one here, heading into the back 9. Would love to end this 9, get it back to even par. Let's roll the rock. Oh, that was a good run. Ran a few feet by. That was a huge par right there. Hope y'all enjoyed coming along. That was so much fun. Thanks so much to Windswept Dunes for having me out here. This course is fun, so share this video with anyone coming down here into the Panhandle looking for a good place to play. You get to hit a lot of drivers, very forgiving off the tee. Greens are good. I had fun. Finished a 1 over. Not quite the front 9 I was hoping for. However, going into the back 9, hopefully can make a lot of birdies, maybe even an eagle. It is a little shorter. This was a beast of a front 9. If y'all enjoyed this video, drop a like down below and subscribe as well. Ring that bell, turn those notifications on so you don't miss any future content. And y'all, until next time, we'll see you when we see you. Peace.